Hello, my name is Stephanie Kavanaugh and I'm a CPA. I've been practicing tax, finance, bookkeeping, consulting for a little bit over 20 years. Today I'd like to talk to you about tax scams and how you can avoid them. Being that it's tax season right now, tax scams are in abundance. There's a particularly new one I'd first like to go over. This involves a phone scam where they will call you and say if you do not pay your tax bill, then your Social Security number will either be suspended or revoked. So first, let's start. No one can take away your Social Security number or suspend it. That's just not even in the realm of possibility. Your Social Security number is yours forever, even in death. This includes natural-born citizens and immigrant citizens. No one can take away your Social Security number under any circumstance. So anyone who says that, right away, that's a scam. Second, and I maybe should have led with this, the IRS is not going to start off with a phone call. Anytime you get a phone call and they're saying they're a tax agency and you need to pay now, you need to be very, very suspicious. The IRS always, always, always will contact you via mail. Eventually they may, if you're in very bad shape, they may send someone to knock on your door, but the IRS does not initiate contact through phone, and they will never ever contact you through email, text, social media, anything like that. The next one I'd like to go over is one that's been going around for a while of threatening to send you to jail. Once again, the IRS is not going to call and threaten you. If you have done some type of tax evasion that's that bad you would be going to jail, you would be in tax court. You wouldn't be getting a phone call out of the blue saying you're going to jail. So anyone who says you're going to jail over a tax bill on a phone, through an email, they're scamming you. Just please completely don't pay them any attention. The next one, and this one seems to hit some elderly people as well as just parents of new college grads, things of that nature, is threatening to send a relative of yours to jail, telling you your son, daughter, grandchild, etc. is way behind on their taxes and they're going to go to jail unless you go ahead and pay this debt for them. And a lot of people let their emotions get the best of them. They don't want to see this family member get in any trouble, so they go ahead and pay. The problem is the IRS isn't allowed to discuss your account with anybody, not with your relatives, not even with your accountant unless you've given them permission. Anyone who is calling saying you need to pay on behalf of someone else is a straight up scam. Please, please, please do not fall for those numbers. Block them, report them. Those are 100% always a scam. The next is if they call, maybe they're very polite, maybe they're very professional, but they want you to pay with a gift card or via wire transfer, Western Union. Those are scams. The IRS is not even allowed to ask you for your credit or debit card information. If you call the IRS on your own to make a payment, they will either direct you to a secure website to make that payment, or they have to put you on hold while you're on a direct robo line to give that information. You do not give that information to any human with the IRS. So please never give out that information to anyone over the phone. Next popular scam is a refund scam. They'll call, tell you, hey, you've got this refund of $2,000 from 5 years ago that you've never collected. We just need to verify some information to get this refund check out to you. And what they're going to do is pump you for, can you verify your Social Security number? Can you verify the bank account number so we can direct deposit this for you? That's a scam. If the IRS owes you a refund, they'll just send a check. If they don't, they'll send you a notice. A lot of times they'll just send you a notice letting you know that you have a credit on another tax year. They're not going to call and ask for any information like that. If anyone calls from any tax agency and is asking you for your Social Security number or any bank account information, that is a scam. Please even if it's not tax related. Do not ever give that information out over the phone to someone. Next is very popular as e-filing is the norm now, which is a transcript scam. A lot of people have difficulty filing their taxes through e-file if they don't have the transcript of last year's taxes. Now, there is a legitimate, easy way to go ahead and get your tax transcript, and that is on the IRS's official website, and I will link that below. However, there are a lot of unscrupulous people who will send you an email, or they may post an ad somewhere saying, you know, contact us, get your tax transcript within 24 hours, etc., etc. Fill out the credit card information, social security number, all of that. Once again, that's another scam. They're trying to steal your banking information. They're trying to steal your identity. If you need a transcript of your tax status, you can call the IRS or you can click on the link below. Next, and I just want to reiterate this, almost any communication you have that is not via a letter is going to be a scam unless you've spoken with someone and specifically asked them to call you back and they've agreed to it and they actually do it. The IRS is just not big on making phone calls to people. They will always send a letter out first. Now, that being said, there are also fraudsters who know this and they will send a fake letter. So, something I've seen in the past, you owe $10,000 from your return 8 years ago. If you don't pay this now, we're going to put a lien on your property. Please go to this website to pay, or please write your credit card number on this, you know, voucher down below and mail back in. And sometimes these can look very official. But let's say you know you don't owe any money from the past few years. It's probably a scam. If you're unsure, or even if the amount doesn't seem right, you should call the IRS right away. Don't call the number that you see on the letter, because if the letter is a scam, then the number you're calling the scammer. Call the IRS. Their direct number, and I will post this down in the description below, is 1-800-829-1040. Once again, for anybody who wants to write that down, it's 1-800-829-1040. You may wait on hold for a while to talk to an agent, but that way you know for sure if you really owe anything or not. I just hate to see people fall victim to this, and it happens all the time. Another thing you can do if you have an accountant you work with fairly often is you can just send the letter to them. That's what my clients do when they receive any type of letter. And a lot of them are legit. Like I said, the IRS communicates via mail. But if you have a good accountant, just send them the letter and they will handle it for you, and they'll let you know if you really truly owe, and they'll let you know if it is a scam. So just please be on the lookout. And once again, if you don't have an accountant, you don't necessarily need to get an accountant just to respond to one of these or check it out. Call the IRS directly. You're not going to get in trouble calling them. They're just going to look up your account and tell you, yeah, you owe this, or no, you don't owe that. You're not going to necessarily trigger anything new. If you were already under audit, you're still under audit. It's not going to start an audit, anything like that. So you really, really should not be scared of calling the IRS for anything. Now, I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please click on the like or subscribe button. If you know anyone who could benefit by using this information, please feel free to share this. I really, really want to help people out. I hate to see people fall victim to scammers, and unfortunately that's something that just happens every day. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below, or you can contact me through my website. It's www.cavanaughaccounting.com. I will also leave that in the description below. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Goodbye.